This is it, life's not infinite. It's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Will it click? Looking for the next new fix. Is this the new kind of sick? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? They say they have the answers, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answers, but it's always pay to enter. And isn't life funny? Make some money, spend it all to feel less crummy, and think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. Well, what else? Sit by ourselves, think about the hands we're dealt and all our guilt. Think that we've made it. Think that we've made it. They say they have the answers, but no one's getting better. They say they have the answers, it's always pay to enter and enter. How much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? And how much more do I have to give? This is it, life's not infinite. It's the only chance we get. So why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
Take me to the ruins, aquifers and springs. together. You could call it a vision or a tether. All at once I can see it, put back together. You could call it a vision. You could call it a vision. You could call it a vision.
For those who are curious, that song was called A Tether by Kylie Daly. I hope you're all doing fantastic and having a good Saturday. We switch back over here to the thing because I can't see. So I've got a poll up tonight. So we were playing season 2, episode 3 of The Walking Dead. And at the end of the episode, we have probably the biggest decision in the episode. Really, I don't think there's a ton of like major game-changing decisions throughout this one. I can't remember. We'll find out in a minute. But we have to decide whether to have Clementine stick around and watch as Kenny beats the crap out of Carver, basically. In my playthrough, I when I do this, like when I play through on my own or when I play through for the Philosophy and Ethics series, I have her leave simply because I see Kenny's actions as a little bit over the top. There's no real reason for him to beat the hell. It makes him feel better in the short term. It gets some energy out, gets some rage out, but it's kind of excessive. There's no reason for it. You kill Carver, you move on, right? That is the simplest, best way if you're going to go about it because you know he's a threat. But I want you guys to be the ones to make the decision on how we handle that. So far, it looks like it's 80-20 right now in favor of sticking around and watching it. Everybody hates Carver. I had a friend or foe episode about him, and of course he came out as a foe. But there's a lot more to his character than I think a lot of people realize or give him credit for. But speaking of friend or foe episodes, we just had the friend or foe episode for Luke come out this past week. And there's a vote over on the community tab, which a lot of people have already voted on. Surprisingly, it's like 150 votes, I think, on it now, asking what character should be next for that series. And so far, Bonnie is in the lead, which not surprising. I put her on there because I figured she would be the next one that people would pick. But there's also some other Walking Dead characters I'd like to cover. I wanted to do the season 2 people if I can now. That's why Luke came out this week. If I can, I'd like to get Bonnie out in the next couple of weeks just because I think she's going to do well when she comes out, because Bonnie is one of those characters that I think the majority of people just absolutely hate. She's annoying to say the least, and I'm looking forward to digging into her and talking about her character and deciding whether or not she's a friend or a foe at the end of the day. So if you haven't checked out the Luke video, go check that out. We got Ghost. How's it? Yep. Good. Hope your weekend is going great as well. Yes, it is, for the most part. We're expecting snow tonight. We're going to be having a lot of snow, apparently. We haven't had, they're saying we're going to get more than a foot of snow, which we haven't had in like almost 20 years, that much snow in one day. So we'll see what happens. Carver's one of the best villains, but yeah, they wasted Carver's potential. They dropped the ball with Carver. If it were me as a writer, and I talked about this in the season 2 rewrite video, as a writer, I'm keeping Carver around through episode 5, and I am putting him up against Kenny, and I am making Carver the lesser known, keeping his things under wraps, because you can justify a lot of the stuff that Carver does up to when he pushes Reggie over the ledge, which we'll have in this episode today. You can justify a lot of what he does until that point. And that's kind of the point where he also goes over the ledge and starts kind of going crazy for the sake of going crazy. And I think they really screwed the pooch on that, because they could have had him be so much more subtle and then come to episode 5. And I think it would have been interesting to see him versus Kenny, and have Kenny be the one that is angry and calling him out because Kenny sees through his bullshit, but then have him also make some sense. And then you as Clementine have to pick, Do I go with Kenny, who I know really well, or do I pick Carver because he's making more sense? And then if you pick Carver, Carver kills Kenny, and now you realize you made a huge mistake. Like, that would have been amazing to me, I think. But I didn't get to write season 2 of The Walking Dead, so we could have stuck around the entire season, yeah. Well, there should be. I got a lot of stuff coming out in the next few weeks. Obviously, the Grand Theft Auto series is going to be continuing. We've got a lot of videos left for that. But interspersed, I've got the Bonnie Friend or Foe. I'm going to be diving in. I want to step outside of The Walking Dead for the Friend or Foe series because I haven't done that yet. But I want to cover characters like Nick. I think Nick would be a great character to cover. Javi in season 3 would be, I think, a fun character to kind of break down and talk about. And then the people like Marlon and that kind of stuff, I think there would be some great potential there for some of the upcoming seasons. So as we get through those seasons, I think on the live stream, I'm going to try to focus on at least 1 or 2 characters from each season to try to cover while we're doing the live stream stuff, just because it's more interesting that way. How's it going, Nico? I hope you're having a great week. We are just getting started here. I need to bring up the game. Switch over. Okay, I think we should have everything over now. Watch Kenny ruin that dude's face. Friend or foe for Trevor. I do want to cover Trevor. I want to cover all of the protagonists for GTA at some point. Trevor especially, because Trevor is probably one of the most interesting characters in all of fiction, because there's so many sides to him. Now, when I talked about him last week, or not this past one, but the video before, we did Trevor in GTA 5, not as a friend or foe, but just like talking about his story. When I cover him as a friend or foe, we're going to be diving into his mental health, into his drug use and how that plays in his childhood, because there's a lot to Trevor that I think most people overlook because he's so crazy. Like, he's just over the top with everything he does. So I am really looking forward to covering him because I think it's going to be a really fun video. But we should get started here. So we're on episode 3 in Harm's Way, where we left off. Clementine and the group had been captured. Alvin was killed. We got Alvin killed. And we are going, in case you haven't been caught up, we are going against the cabin group at every turn. So that means we're essentially like siding with Carver, siding with Kenny. Anytime that we have a chance to thwart the cabin group, we're doing it. Jane will be an interesting one. Jane will be more for next week and the week after. But I'm torn. I think I'm going to put a poll up and have you all decide how we're going to handle that between Kenny and Jane. But I'm also torn because, like, I know there's a lot of hate back and forth between those groups in the community, and I don't want that to spill over. So we'll see how we handle that.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, Nick got killed, too. We lost Alvin and Nick last week.
Who do you think did this?
Think about it. You're Carver. What
I
do
think
you
it was said that Carver was originally meant to
What's the
stick around
most
for
important thing
longer,
in this world?
because episode 1, 2 is not going to be seen yet. He would have had version up as episode 3.
Clem, it's family.
Yeah.
People like
And that was what it felt like it was building up to. That made sense. I think the first time I played through this, when I finished episode 3, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, the bad guy is gone? What happened? It was 1 episode.
Rebecca, our baby deserves to be raised in a place of safety.
Go to hell, you fuck.
Oh, Carver. Just all the people being killed.
As a family.
We've lost so many people in the course of the series. I should go through at some point and do a kill count to see how many people we managed to lose that weren't like lose before their time, I guess, because at the end of season 1, you lose everybody except for Clementine, essentially. But, like, who did we lose before we were supposed to? That would be an interesting thing to look at, I think. Oh, that's right. I have to try to touch the butterfly.
You about done over there?
I think I had done a...
Yeah,
I think I
1
talked
second.
about that butterfly in
Thanks
the
for coming
philosophy
with
and
me.
ethics video.
It's scary out here. I know they made you. It's still nice that
Walker
you came.
Nick is just waiting around that lodge.
They told me to. You think I want to stand here listening to you pee?
Yeah, still. you
So
could've said
bad
no.
for her.
They've got guns. I don't think I could have.
Well, I'm done. We can go.
Oh, mean Clementine is just so... Can't Clement...
Everything come out all right, girls?
No, they wouldn't be able to get away in time.
Troy, get him tied up.
Clementine may have. Like, I think Clementine could have.
We're on
Sarah,
our way.
there's no way
Probably
Sarah
30 minutes
gets
out.
away. I'm sorry.
Make sure
She
everyone's
just,
prepped.
she's just
Emotions
not
might be
that,
running high.
not that kind.
Carver out. If I find out you've been wasting fuel to keep that fucking heater going, I'll make you walk back.
Nope. Froze my ass off. Just like you told me to.
We're gonna be super
It ain't
nice to
polite
Carver.
listen to other folks' conversations. Has anyone ever taught you that?
I used to have a walkie-talkie like that.
Oh, really? And what happened to it? 'Cause you can't have this one.
It caused trouble. People got hurt because of that stupid thing. People died.
Yes, they
Well,
did.
if you try and take this one, honey,
It was a bad
I'll get you
experience.
myself. Get the girls in back with the rest of them.
Carver's,
drive ahead of us.
he's such an asshole. If you try to take my walkie, I'll hurt you myself. Like, really? It's funny because they have some nuance to his character.
Are you guys okay?
There's some really, like,
The hell did he do to you?
moments where you're just like, okay, he's just a straight up ass. And then there's moments where it's like, okay, this is so nuanced that he could almost be right. You could almost see where he's arguing from. They were just all over the place with him. And he's only in really for not even 2 episodes. This is going to be bad because we're going to be helping Kenny here, but it's going to get him hurt, and I don't like getting Kenny hurt. We're not Luke, all right? Nobody can ever convince me to look away from Carver getting beaten. You and a whole bunch of other. We have 13 votes so far, 85% yes. It's looking like unless there's some kind of massive thing that we're going to be watching Carver get beat up at the end. Nice seeing you as well, Ghost.
Come on. Anyone got anything sharp? Anything? We need to get these.
Are you talking about Josh with TXI?
Hey, Clem, help
Why
me
do we
find
have 2
something to get
Josh?
these off.
Okay.
Anything sharp
We got to
we can
figure
cut
this
these.
out here. You said thank you, Josh, okay? He's Josh,
What the hell
I'm
is wrong with
Josh.
you people? We gotta get out of here.
The truck's empty.
First off, we're in it, so it ain't exactly empty. If you don't want to help, then just say so, okay? I'll do it myself.
I don't know how to
Fucking
respond to him
precarious
here. He's
position
so
here. We
angry.
gotta do something about that.
Settle down, Kenny. They took everything. We have to keep a level head.
He's right. You don't know Bill like we do.
Bill. This whole time it's Carver.
And now it's
Carver. Now
Bill.
he's fucking Bill.
I think Kenny plans beginning to attack
Oh,
the
I
guards
see
at the
what it
beginning.
is. Y'all are just getting a ride home, aren't you? That's
His
what's
plan to
going on
attack the
here.
guards, I don't know that it would have worked. They don't have the numbers.
Different. It's
Why not
worse.
both of you?
The fuck are you talking about?
He wants to punish us.
You could have warned us.
You could have
Yeah, you
warned
didn't
us.
tell us he was a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, you assholes.
You have no
Wish Sarah got
idea
to
what
live
you're
longer. She
dealing
showed some
with.
Oh,
promise.
he gave me a pretty good goddamn idea back
Yeah,
in the
Sarah
lodge.
could have
I
been
don't
an
get to sit around
interesting
here and let that happen to the rest of us.
redemption arc, really.
I'm trying to help.
I'm sure Walter really appreciated your
Like,
help.
okay, hold on. Imagine this, speaking of Sarah, because I think you have a good point. Speaking of Sarah, imagine a scenario where Sarah goes through and she makes it through to the end of the season. And we get to see her go from this shy, don't know anything about the world, sheltered, to like an eventual season 3, which winds up like, take what happened in season 4 and make that season 3. But depending on your choices, Sarah and Clementine are both there with AJ. That could have been really interesting. And a Sarah that had grown and become more, become better at handling the world. I think that would have been really cool to see. You could be Josh, I'll be TXI.
That's not fair. You're blaming him for the actions of a madman.
I am pointing out that
Yeah, Kenny
regardless
gets
of
mad
intent,
at-
there are consequences to
Clem
rash actions.
an awful
Something that
lot.
He seems to be misreading as capitulation.
I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I know it's bullshit.
Kenny's got
to
good
do
intentions, but he has terrible execution. Ben and Sarah should be able to survive.
Jackpot.
Yeah, that would have been outstanding.
Down. You're going
Like,
to
at the end of the day, if your choices really mattered, you would have Clementine, potentially Sarah, Ben.
You don't know that.
Yeah? Well, Look, I've been in this situation before. You ever been a prisoner?
Kenny's right. We have to do something. We can't just.
I
sit
know.
How is it
Yeah,
the
Sarah
kids
would have been
the only
awesome at
ones that sees what's
Erickson's.
going on here?
Clem, the adults are talking.
here. Is that what this is?
Wow.
All right.
Did he really just say the adults
Carver
are
will be on
talking?
the other side of that door with 10 people.
Wow.
There, baby. It's okay. Everything's gonna be fine.
At
That
this
just
point,
makes me hate Carlos
he's the
even
only
more.
hope we have.
If he was gonna do something, he'd have done it by now.
Who knows what he's dealing with? Anything can happen out there.
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah, I think
He
the writers
abandoned
just
us.
don't like what they see as like
Not be
weak
around, but he
characters.
wouldn't just leave us behind.
That guy's a flake. I could tell the second I set eyes on him.
Kenny's probably right. He would have helped us by now if he was going to.
You don't know what he's been going through since we left the lodge. None of us do.
They're gonna hate me. What's really funny is like I'm gonna go against them this whole time, and they're still just gonna like pretend like I'm okay. Guess the lesson was Sarah and Jane's last dream is that you can't save everyone.
Okay, let's do this.
They have guns.
I mean,
What
it's
exactly do
true
you
that you
expect to do?
you
I'm
can't
gonna
save
punch the
everyone,
first
but
son of a
like
bitch I see. Then I'm gonna take his gun and use it to shoot the next
you
son
can
of a bitch I
save
see.
people who
Just
want to
sit
be
down.
saved,
Shut
and
up, Doc.
and I think
This
there is a
ain't your
redemption there
fault.
for certain people.
Hey, just if something happens, just help out, okay? Don't, get yourself hurt or nothing. But
Don't
any
get
help
yourself
would
hurt.
be good.
Okay, we'll help you, Kenny.
Hey, Clem, look at me. You trust me, right?
Absolutely, I trust
Kenny,
you.
please, just...
Yeah, okay. I trust you. I'll do what I can.
That could have been
It's
interesting.
okay to be a little scared, but we gotta do this.
Yeah, Duck would have been interesting. I think.
Kenny!
Oh,
Kenny, are you
and
okay?
he's down.
Is he okay?
I think Duck.
I think so.
Oh, what hit
Duck
me?
Duck kind of needed to die.
best.
Him and Katja for Kenny's character though. That's the only thing with Duck. Duck's death made sense from a writing standpoint because it gave Kenny this trauma to overcome. I think they kind of dropped the ball with Kenny's trauma.
Come here.
But yeah, Duck would have been interesting if he made it that long. But I don't think from a writing standpoint it makes sense to have him make it that long. Duck and Clem as sole survivors of the Motor Inn
I
group.
got an idea.
It's funny because Clementine and Lily are the only two that make it out of that group. If you think about it, everybody else from the Motor Inn group dies over the course of the 10 years or so. Is it 10 years? I think it's almost 10 years.
Look how much.
Yeah, I
food
don't know if
they
that's
have.
because Luke left early and he just knew where he was going. It does seem weird because as far as I know, it's like, from what I've seen, it's a couple hundred miles from wherever they were. At least that's like the best estimate. It'd be a long walk at any rate.
I need him.
Would act like Kenny is insane for wanting to escape.
I can't. He's.
Yeah,
He looks after me.
the group is like, why do you want to get out of here? Carver's an asshole, but like, we don't have a choice. We broke out once.
Grow up, Sarah. You're gonna get us in trouble. I don't care. And don't tell me to grow up. You're just a little kid. I'm older than you.
Oh my
I
God.
never got in trouble before. It's different now. I'll be fine.
Poor Sarah. I feel bad for her at this point because we're being a little meaner to her than we need to be, I think.
Make sure y'all stay off the fence. Bill can see if you're messing with it.
Luke must know something about the guards. Maybe he watches their patterns or something. But then he gets caught sneaking food. So what the? Maybe they let him in. Maybe that's this thing. Maybe there's a guard that spotted him and was like, yeah, whatever, it's just Luke.
I'll best get some
He'll get
rest,
caught.
'cause there ain't gonna be much for you tomorrow.
That statement aged
You're
like
gonna be working
milk.
hard.
That's for you.
Yeah, it would be. Fucking Bill. Keeps me out in the cold.
He only
At least
killed
I'll be
Walter.
comfortable.
Hey guys.
No, he killed Walter. And, Nick was killed by Walter. He killed Walter
I'm so
and
sorry. I'm so sorry. What did they do to you?
man,
This could have been worse.
I
trust
can't
me.
think of the name now. His
Alive.
Alvin.
I guess I
He
can
killed Walter and
Reggie
Alvin.
helped us when we ran away.
I know. I feel the same way.
Why didn't he go with you guys when you left? I think maybe he was
I don't know if we should be nice to Reggie or not. Reggie's technically
Everybody kept
not
running.
part of the cabin
know
group,
he
but
has
he
both
did
his
try to
eyes.
go with them.
They got me working outside. Lurker Snuck
Yes,
up on me while
Alvin.
I was hammering something.
I don't know why I can never
Luckily, I
remember
took the
his
arm off
name.
Quick. Saved my life.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
Look, it was my choice to help you guys.
Hey, Reggie.
Oh, hey, Troy.
Don't go fucking
When they
up
first
now.
met, Sarah said they were the
Bill's
same
real
age. Now
close to
she's
letting you
older.
out of here.
Right?
You make sure things stay nice and quiet out here tonight.
She's like, oh,
I'll
you're
be
my
sure to
age. We
let
can be
Bill know
friends.
just
And now that
how
I'm being
help
mean to her, she's like,
work.
I'm older than
You
you.
can count on me. Thanks, Troy.
Don't mention it.
Luke is a friend for trying to help and going hundreds of miles to Carver's camp. I mean, yeah, technically Luke is a friend. But see, that's what my definition of friend for my friend or foe series is.
Hey, I'm
If
Reggie.
you're a friend, if you're not going to stab me in my sleep. And that's not a very high bar overall.
Hello.
But I mean, like, I like my sleep.
This freaks you out. It's okay. Freaks me out too sometimes.
We'll be mean to Reggie.
Why is this kid being shitty?
Clementine. Her name's Clementine.
Wow, you're a pretty tough kid.
Sorry.
Mean Clementine.
It's fine. I'm sure she's just traumatized.
Might be an insane theory, but Reggie feels like a replacement for a
Hey,
400
where's
Days
Carlos?
character.
Bill's already got him looking at some folks.
Oh, okay.
Possibly.
Good. What about Pete?
What do I think about Troy? Oh, Troy is a weird one because Troy, I think,
He was always taking
has,
Can't say I'm surprised.
I didn't want to say good intentions. Troy's just like one of those guys that goes along, but he doesn't necessarily go along with the leader.
What a jerk.
Clementine, please. You haven't even met him yet.
Oh, she's not.
I don't like Troy only because he, at the end of the day, like the only thing he really cares about, he wants to get with Bonnie or Jane.
Like I said,
It's Jane.
he saved my
He wants to
life,
get with
so
Jane, and
with that shit.
so you can tell like he's got a one-track mind. He's not the kind of person you're going to trust in a
Stop with
pinch,
all
right?
sorry. It was my choice. Besides, he said once you were all caught, he'd let me rejoin the group.
Thought they thought of
so
experienced
I'm glad
parent or
you're
psychologist. Sarah seems stuck at a younger stage in life.
I know.
Yeah, her dad sheltered her way too much.
I'm not happy about it.
Who's she?
Who?
The girl over there?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so she's fucking weird. They found her sneaking around outside the
She's
camp covered in
fucking
guts and
weird.
just like the grossest shit.
If Riders had Duck survived and still had Kenny experienced an equal loss, if Katja was the
I
one
know how
bit.
it must look, but it's
Once
really
the Savannah
not
Duck was
that bad
separated,
here.
everyone thought he was killed by the walkers.
No, I'm serious. Where else?
That
are you
could have
going
been
to
an
find
interesting-
food like we have? We've got the camp
That could have
stuff,
been a
the
really
mountain
interesting
greenhouses along, we've got fresh food.
thing for
The
Kenny.
building's getting more and more secure all the time.
Like, imagine that real quick, because that's interesting. Imagine what if Kenny, when you come to Kenny, you have Duck with you, and he thought the Duck was dead the whole time. Like, he spent 2 years or whatever, almost 2 years,
Through forced labor,
and then
but
sees
that's only
Duck.
temporary.
How different
We've
do you
even
think
got the
Kenny would
solar
have been?
panels working. When was the last time you had electricity, huh?
Well, we just came from a lodge with a wind turbine.
It's not a competition.
People
I'm just
thought Jane was
saying,
Anna
it's
from
not
Crawford.
As bad as you think. We're building something great.
I don't
here,
even
guys.
remember
A
Anna
real
from Crawford.
community.
So
Bill is making it happen.
I think Jane was supposed to be
I've made
one of the 400 Days
mistakes, and
people,
He's forgiven me.
and they decided to just throw her in.
He's done, Reggie.
I know that, but I'm starting to see what this place offers. I didn't before, and with the accident, it's just that much more important now.
Carver killed my friend Walter.
I love that she says "my friend Walter" as if it wasn't, as if Walter wasn't
know what
Kenny's
happened.
friend.
But maybe he had his
He
reasons.
killed Alvin too.
Carver killed everybody, Reggie.
Listen, I'm really close to getting let back into the group. Once that happens, I can do a lot more to help you guys be more comfortable.
Comfortable?
Reggie has
This is-
Stockholm
just
syndrome
don't want you
in
to
a
mess things up
major
for me.
way.
I've worked really hard to get to this point.
And it was a woman who was
Please
pregnant became the reason
try
Crawford
not to
fell.
cause any trouble.
Oh, okay.
At least until they release me. Then, once I'm out, I could help you more. Maybe even help get you out.
No way.
Fucking A no way.
We can at least talk about it more in the morning.
Kenny's gonna side
Have
with
a
me.
quiet night and chat again tomorrow.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Look, the fact is, Bill had every reason to kill me when I helped you guys, but he didn't. Obviously, I don't know what happened while you were all gone, but he's given me a
But he
second chance,
didn't.
and I know he.
Maybe
did the
he
same for
didn't
you.
because he thought he would use you later,
I don't
Reggie.
want a
Did you
second
think about
chance.
that?
After what he did to Alvin.
They practically abandoned Reggie. They did practically abandon Reggie. But I think in Carver's mind, he saw if I save Reggie,
Yeah,
and
come on.
and use
Sarah,
him as the
can you go see
example
if there's
when
something
we
on
catch the group,
Okay.
because
Yeah, there's water over by the
he was
benches.
convinced they were going to bring the group back. I don't think
Active
Carver ever had a
management.
doubt in his mind when he left
Should
that
have
they were
actually
going to
waited
come back
till-
with the group. And he wanted Reggie to be there
Man,
so that he
fuck
could
that
say to
guy.
them, look,
don't
if you
think we
just
can
fall in
trust him.
line, you'll
I mean,
be like
clearly
Reggie.
He's already drank too much of the Kool-Aid.
I don't trust him either. He acts strange.
He drank too
Yeah.
much of the Kool-Aid. I don't
Guess
think
getting
they
part of
gave
your
him
body
Kool-Aid.
chopped
He's in the
off can do
yard.
that to a fella. You gotta take a look around.
What-
We
Why
gotta
did
know
Carver
if
kill the
there's anything we
scavengers in
can
episode
exploit to
1?
get outta here. We're in a
Because
tight
Carver
spot. Gonna have to wriggle our way out.
Carver wasn't
What should I be looking for?
trying to
Stuff
recruit
that they
anybody.
don't want us to know about.
Carver had his
Story
core
has
group
us
of
gone
people.
for
They were
now. This is our
I think
chance.
there was a
Don't worry about
there was a
Reggie.
break
We'll
off
help run
between
interference on him.
400 Days with Tavia going out and getting people, and when we actually get into season
Walker just
2,
snuck up on you, huh?
when the cabin group leaves, like there's some kind of a break there where they decided they were not going to try to recruit people anymore.
I saw its shadow. It moved in front of one of our work lamps down here and knocked it over. Couldn't even see for a second.
Yeah, because Carver's the kind of person that would think ahead like that. He's like, he would be like,
I can't either, honestly.
hey guys,
It might kill
Reggie will be the one, because if Carver says if you be good, you get out, it's one thing. If Reggie,
It's better than the
who was
ground.
part of their group that was going to leave, is like, actually, guys, I've had more time to think about it, and it's not so bad here. That has a better chance of winning over people.
Looks rickety.
Looks rickety.
I saw a fella try that a few months ago. Just ended up bleeding out. Ended
So
up
we're going
turning
full
anyway.
on with Kenny here. So we're gonna like do our best to find a way out.
Looks kind of crappy.
He'd
Go
have
to
tried
the
get off
gate?
me real quick.
Which part of the gate? There's 2 parts of the gate. Is there somebody outside the gate? I don't think I've ever done this much looking around the yard.
This place seems pretty secure.
Does it though, Clementine?
Mm.
Hey, Clem, come on. Don't be like that.
She ain't doing nothing wrong, Reggie. Just relax.
Clem, stop trying to
Yeah,
escape,
relax, but
damn
she's
it.
walking around touching everything.
Oh, Reggie. I feel bad for him, but like he's kind of he's a little too hard into into Carver's camp. Other Carver ambushed them, scavengers tried to ambush Carver and got outgunned. I mean, that's a possibility. Like it was probably that Carver saw them. I would be willing to bet was like, hey, did you guys see this cabin group I'm looking for? You're not of any use to me. I'm going to kill you. Like, that's probably the route that it took. All right, there's nothing else at the gate over here, Nico. Did I miss something or just getting Reggie in trouble? Go to the door. See, I don't normally walk around looking at everything, so I miss a lot. Let's see if I can open it. That would be some shit. I just open it and it just like flies up.
Clementine, please.
How's it
I
going,
asked really
upgraded?
nicely. I don't want
Hey,
to.
what the hell is she doing?
No,
Yes.
nothing.
We got Reggie in trouble.
You know, kids. They love not listening.
You had one job, Reggie. This is real disappointing.
Oh, no.
Tell Bill about this.
Please, come on.
Hey, don't be like that, man.
You shut your fucking mouth. I don't know you.
That's so wrong.
Dad!
Wait, who the hell's with him? Oh,
Oh, you're all fucked up now. Bill's gonna hear about this shit.
Troy, please.
busted.
Fuck you, Reggie. This is setting you back a few. Get comfortable, asshole.
He was
Mike and
trying to
Arvo?
help. She's just a kid.
No one's talking to you.
We'll talk more about that when we get there.
Hey,
But they,
I am Indian.
everybody
Wow.
get to bed.
so he's a racist too. Mike and Arvo is an interesting one because they are kind of a out of
Some these
necessity type
folks
of thing.
Ain't too keen on leaving. It's up to us to figure
Like,
out a way out of here.
They just kind of
You up
form
for
up
it?
because they're both against
It's your
Kenny.
decision.
Yeah, I am.
I'm ready.
We're
course
gonna
I am.
go for this, Kenny.
Good. Confidence is good. You gotta
It's
have the
fine.
right
I'm
attitude.
Indian is ridiculous. Yeah.
Now get some sleep. We'll
But
need
you
it.
got to know, Sarita is badass, all right? Sarita might be one of the most badass characters in the series. She doesn't take anyone's shit. Up until the point where she gets bit, which is so messed up. Like, I'm sorry, but it's so messed up that
Don't kick me.
the writers felt the need to kill off Kenny's second love.
Get up. Bill's gonna
Troy might remember that, it says. How's it going, Foxton? Troy, the same voice actors I meet. Ooh, that'd be it. I never thought of. They don't sound alike as far as I can tell. That would be kind of funny if they
There's been
did.
increased walker activity along the fence, so be mindful when outside the walls. The herd's moved a little closer as of this morning, but that still doesn't necessarily mean we'll be hit.
Clementine, Omid, and
No, we're
Krista would have.
monitoring the situation.
Yeah, for
Now-
a short time that they were.
There are some folks might be sore about what happened and how things went. Well, that's all in the past now.
See, I think it would have been better if, and it's just me, but Krista and Omid and Clementine and Ben and potentially, I like the idea of Duck maybe, but that group, I think that core group being maybe recruited by Tavia. You know, they had Tavia in 400 Days, right? To introduce her to. So what if we ran into her in 400 Days and then ran into her in season 2, were recruited, wound up coming to the to House Hardware with them, only to find Kenny in the cabin group. Post everything, you know, maybe Kenny got caught in a different way or something like that, to find Kenny in the cabin group. And now you have Krista and Omid and Kenny and that whole back and forth. And that would be an interesting thing. Then you have to figure out who you're going to side with.
Some of you are new to our community.
That would have been better, I think.
Some of you are members who went astray.
Mike was originally supposed to be Ralph.
Know that you can find redemption here. Forgiveness.
Oh, interesting. So Clem was
your
going to have
worth
trust issues with him.
what will undoubtedly be
My
hard
version
work.
of Clem has trust issues with everybody.
Now, Reggie slipped up last night, but that doesn't mean he should lose hope. Today will be a test. for
Animation
him.
of Clem and Krista
So
hugging,
let's all
implying the
wish
original
him
story of Clem would have
best
saw
of luck.
Krista.
You sleep.
Yeah, I think that would have been great to see Clem as a for Clem to.
Salvation is available, but
Oh my
I
God!
didn't even
must be
realize that.
earned. Kenneth will be taking
not gonna
over
talk to her.
Reggie's duties outside the walls, and Michael will continue on
I just
showing
thought
his
it was
value.
nice to finally.
Carlos,
Yes?
your child seems to be in need.
This
of
whole thing
correction.
too. Carver, oh my God, he's so
Sorry.
easy to hate in so many
Sarah.
situations.
Apologize to Mr. Carver.
Sorry, sir.
No, that ain't gonna cut it. I can't have this kind of behavior. on
Sarah's
day
having a
one of her
bad day.
reform. You discipline her now, Carlos.
How do you propose that
One good smack across the mouth should
Not
do
sure
it.
if it's on your
It'll make
channel
her
or
think
another one.
twice
What's your
before
current
opening it
opinion
up
of
again.
rewrite of
Go
a
on,
major
we'll
conflict
wait.
being side with Kenny versus side with Carver? That was what I came up with.
I'm not sure.
I did that as
why
my
you
season
got
2
two hands,
rewrite
Carlos.
at the end because I thought that would be a better
Not
a
some
better ending.
namby-pamby thing, all right?
And then you side with Carver,
Good
find out
hard
how bad he
smack.
is when he kills Kenny,
Otherwise, Troy here will do it
or
for
you side with Kenny and you
I
get to
don't think
overtake
you want
Carver.
that.
Either
He can
way,
be
like
overzealous.
that gives a really
Is
good
that the
versus a
word?
really bad
If
ending.
it means I'll slap the shit out of her, then yeah.
Go on, Carlos.
I'm not going to say
Just get
anything.
it over with.
What if Carver would have let Reggie into the group? No, Carver never would have. That's the thing is Carver is the kind of person that his whole thing with Reggie was using him and stringing him along for as long as he possibly could.
Close your eyes, honey. It's only going to sting for a second.
I'll be interested to see what Carver thinks of me after all of this because I've been very cordial to him. And I haven't really stood up for myself or anybody else in the group.
Do it.
But Mike being Ralph explained why he was so hell-bent to prove himself useful to the group. That would be interesting.
I'm sorry, Sarah.
Stop! You're not coddling that girl anymore. Let her sit there and think
Yeah.
about what she's done.
Yeah, but see, that's where
Troy,
I
get
think the
Carlos to my
rewrites
post.
killed
Everyone else should have their
season 2.
assignments. It's
And
time to
later,
get to work.
season 3, I think, fell short because of Clementine. You know, season 3,
The shit out of her, Doc.
Everyone
because
get to
everybody
work.
wanted to play as Clementine or continue her story, and then we were just thrust into Javi's story. I think if they had finished Clementine's story first and then gone back and had a new season with Javier, that would have been better off.
Shit.
Clementine!
Carver Carver's hated for all of the reasons getting the cabin group
She's
chance
one
to
of the new
escape.
people. She was with Carlos and Sarah. and...
Sarah? I wish
Hey, we
She's had a
recognize
hard
them.
time, Becca.
Cameo.
So have we. We're not sitting on the ground like babies.
Go on inside. Bonnie's waiting.
Oh, God. Here we go. All right. Should we be nice to Bonnie or should we be mean to Bonnie?
Hey,
I think we should be mean to
guess
Bonnie.
you're starting your day with me. We're loading magazines.
Yeah, Sarah got a lot of people killed indirectly. Sarah's like the Ben of season 2. I think that was like they had caricatures or they had archetypes they wanted for each season. And you can see that if you look at the characters where they at least try to fit an archetype.
An apology. I wasn't truthful when I came across y'all at the lodge, and I was shown
Mean.
a kindness I never would have expected from a group of strangers. But
Nobody
now
likes
folks
Bonnie.
are dead, and I can't help but feel I'm to blame. But the plan was for no one to get hurt. I truly believe that was the intent.
That's because it's your fault. You led them to us.
If I could change it, I would.
I've never gone down this route with her. This is going to be insane.
All I know about you is that you're a liar.
I understand you're mad at me, and you
Yes.
have every right to be. But I wanted you to know I regret my part in all of this.
It's too late, Bonnie.
Apologies, which don't account for much, but it's all I can offer right
After
now.
the launch, all the Bonnie backlash is justified. I mean, you're not wrong.
How was your first night in the yard? I know it ain't so comfortable.
You mean my first night in prison?
It ain't a prison, more of a work release.
Didn't they do those in prisons?
Oh, snap.
Probably.
How would Clementine know they had
Never
work
been to
releases in prison?
Don't tell no one.
You think Lee told
Trying
her?
to keep a tough reputation.
I was on my way to prison, Clementine. I wanted to get a work release.
I was supposed to go. When Luke and Carlos and all them left, I was planning on leaving.
Yeah,
too.
for an 11-year-old, Clementine is like,
When Luke approached me about
she's
it, I
really
thought it
hardcore.
was crazy. I mean, we're safe here. We got power, we got food, and Bill, he wasn't always like this.
They never mentioned you.
No?
They never mentioned
Not
you.
even Luke?
Nobody cared about you, Bonnie.
That's to be expected, ain't it? You don't know me, do you?
What if she doesn't
What
help
can I
us later
say?
because I'm being mean to
Barney
her?
ain't here. You wouldn't know what he was talking about.
I guess that could be it.
I justified not going by telling myself it's easier to try and change something that's broken.
Also
than
didn't expect that
start
Luke
all
didn't
over.
mention about Bonnie.
Take this situation with the herd. That's the type of thing that rips a community apart. He keeps things in line. He's got a lot of this stuff figured out. I don't know. I guess I just wanted to be somewhere comfortable for a while.
Nobody's safe here with Carver around.
You're safe if you stay on his good side.
I would if I knew.
You're
where
safe
it
if you
was.
stay on his good side.
I mean,
Just comply and he
it's
won't
easy
shoot
to
you,
be
right?
Fed and protected. I don't envy that position. Figured that'd make anyone a little stressed.
Not saying that
I'm
that
not
has any
defending
kind
what
of
he did.
reference to
That was-
modern things.
I'm alive because of him. That's just a fact.
Sounds like you really respect him.
It's not that.
Sounds like you really respect
I
him.
just have sympathy for the man, even though sometimes it's hard for him to do the same. Luke
I don't
had
know how well
ideas
that would have
about
gone
how
to tell
things should
Duck
go,
that.
but they didn't line up with what Bill was
Hey,
thinking.
Duck.
They butted
Slash
heads.
Batman. Or no, he wasn't
Becca
Batman.
started
Duck was
showing out and only made things
Robin.
worse. Maybe Luke
He was
trying
Dick
to help me.
Grayson.
I wish he was around, but I just hope he's safe.
Hey, Bonnie, is that girl down there? I need to come get her.
Is that girl down there?
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, I'll be right over.
No, that girl's not
I'm sure
down
it's
here.
fine. Oh, almost forgot. I grabbed this for you.
We're gonna have to say no to Bonnie's coat.
Huh? What do you think?
Wait, we don't get the chance to say no?
Found it at the lodge y'all were at. Think it might be for skiing. Had to wait for no one to be around to get it to you.
It's kind of ugly.
It's kind of
I thought it was kind of cute. Well, this
Wow.
ain't a fashion show. It'll keep you warm. You better watch yourself. I think some folks might be jealous of that cool jacket of yours.
Oh, there you are. What's with the ugly jacket?
Tavia.
What?
Never
Oh.
mind. I'll see you later, Clementine.
Come on.
Tavia agrees with me. Don't
Follow
help
me.
Sarah.
Come
Of
on.
course we're not going to help Sarah. She's with the cabin group. We have to go against the cabin group. Sarah can face the consequences of her actions on her own. I like telling Chris and immediately he's a murderer. They're cool. Yeah.
Stay in here.
They're just
while
like,
you
yeah,
bring the
whatever,
radio
bro.
down and find out
It's
what
cool.
you're doing. Don't touch anything.
Duck being Lee's sidekick felt like they wanted to give him one final moment. Yeah, that's the thing, is they did in the game. They used to do this in the show all the time. In the Walking Dead show, if you pay close attention, especially in the early seasons, you would have these background characters that would all of a sudden become like the moral high ground character, and then they would die. They would build up. You could predict who was going to die on The Walking Dead just based on that. They did that with Duck, right? Duck was just kind of this background character until episode 3, when all of a sudden he's like hanging out with Lee. He wants to be buddies and all this kind of stuff. And he's a part of the story because now they want you to actually care more about Duck. I didn't know that he was going to die that episode, but it was like...
You have to be tough, Sarah. Everything is harder now, but...
Oh, I thought that was going to be a harsher response.
Survive.
Toughen up, Sarah. Stop being a kid.
My dad's never hit me before.
Omid even asked if Lee got... Oh, yeah.
Really bad.
It's because Omid was awesome.
He never hit me.
We're not going to respond. Silence is a valid response. Reggie could have helped Sarah. I don't know what he was doing. Reggie, yeah, that's the thing is Reggie blames Clementine. If you help Sarah, he gets mad because you helped Sarah. If you don't help Sarah, he gets mad because you didn't help Sarah.
Don't mess this up.
Reggie gets in trouble because Reggie doesn't do what he's supposed to do.
Here, okay? Listen to him.
Granted, he only has one arm.
No problem, Davey.
And Carver is looking for a reason. But like,
we gotta do a good job, guys.
Reggie
The
should have
camp
been
is
helping
counting
her.
on us. Come on, I'll show you what to do. It's super easy.
I would be terrible about that. I have a brown thumb. If I were in an apocalypse, don't count on me to grow anything. I've tried. I've got planters that I've been working on for the past couple of years to try to get something growing. I am just horrible at it. Hey, Naboo, how's it going? Finally managed to catch a stream live? Yes, you did.
Right? Just pick them.
Welcome.
Put them in the basket. Simple.
Omid and Lee bonded over Civil
While
War
you're at
history.
it, if you see any dead branches, take those shears and cut them
That's
off and
part of the
stack them
reason
neatly for
I connected with Lee, because I love history. And to find out he was a history professor and focus on the Civil War is like, that's really cool, because I can see myself in Lee.
Hey, so is she gonna be okay?
No, she's
Down
not.
there? That was straight fucked up. I don't want her freaking out and getting me in trouble.
She's a baby. There's no helping her.
Whoa, that's harsh, kid. I think if Bill did that to me, I'd cry a little too. Look,
What? If Bill had your dad hit you,
I helped those guys escape. So
I don't think you would be crying about that, Reggie. Victim blaming terror. Reggie spent rather little time watching his students here. Yeah, I mean,
that again.
Reggie didn't deserve to be pushed off the roof, but like, he doesn't really do much. He's not a very good manager, I guess, is the best. Now we have our option to not help Sarah. I wasn't told how to keep the plants alive. Yeah, I'm not good at keeping the plants alive. I've had tomatoes. I tried onions and carrots last year. Onions, carrots, tomatoes, and garlic. I think there was one other. And the tomatoes were okay, but they were like real small tomatoes.
Oh, shit.
I'm just not.
Oh, no.
It's just not my thing.
What? What did you do? These
And
are only
grapes.
half done.
I think those are
those
grapes or
live
blueberries.
branches? Clementine, I asked you to help her.
No, you didn't.
Checking in.
You did not ask me to help her.
Girls are working out.
Yeah. Troy has his moments,
Reggie,
but yeah, he's not somebody I would
Yeah,
want to be
Bill.
around.
Hey,
what the fuck happened in here?
look, Bill, they're new, and me with my arm, it's just not the easy. I have
Were they
one
cutting?
arm.
Were they
Shut
supposed
up.
to pick the
Shut
berries
the
though,
fuck up.
or were they just supposed to cut the dead
better
leaves? I
have
thought
an
they were just supposed to cut the
explanation
dead
for
leaves.
And I mean now.
Bill, please.
Maybe that's
just
part of why I
sound like
failed. I
you-
didn't know what the
Give
job
me an
was.
Excuse when I asked for an explanation.
We'll get it done. Just give us some more time. We just...
Time's up, Reggie.
I could be like,
You
Reggie
had a
didn't
task.
show us.
You didn't get it done. Looks to me like you failed. We talked about this, Reggie, didn't we? But you just don't get it, do you?
Get what?
maybe she's colorblind, or maybe she just didn't understand the assignment.
Few things to talk about.
Like, she might have legitimately just not known what she was doing. But Carver set them up for failure. This entire thing right here, if the camp was really depending on them for food, Carver set them up for failure, and I think he did it because he wanted to prove a point to Clementine. This entire thing is just, it screams, I want to show Clementine how powerful I am, because he thinks that she is somebody he can now manipulate. Which, again, if they had been using Carver to his full potential, would have been an outstanding way to start this whole thing.
I gave you plenty of chances.
Bill, no.
Yeah. Reggie was like, Clementine, this is all your fault. I'm the one that was in charge, but you're the one that's at fault.
It puts us all at risk, and it won't be tolerated. You think about that the next time you're asked to do something. Get downstairs. Bonnie's got some stuff for you to do. Go.
That's right, Clementine, just walk away. God. Yeah, like, what were they going to make? Blueberry jam? Like,
oh, hey. So they want you to
or even if they're grapes, whether they're blueberries or grapes, like,
real simple.
that's not really the healthiest thing you could be growing. You know, you need vegetables. Fruits are okay, but like, that's not really a priority, is it? I mean, grapes don't have enough calories or nutritional value.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Nope, we're not going to say it.
Look, I know it's hard, but things will be all right. It's never as bad as it seems.
Yeah, Carver
Just
wanted
take
a
this
daughter
stuff out to
in
the guys
addition
and
to
come on
his
I'm gonna go check if they're at something
future
easy.
son, Alvin Jr.
Hey, Troy, Clem's just gonna take them boys some nails.
All right.
Go on.
Yeah, see, that's Carver's problem, Nico. It's perfect. It's a great thing. If Carver would have watched a philosophy and ethics and game series, he would have understood what was right and what was wrong.
Follow them cables.
Especially his friend or foe episode. Yeah, that's the thing. Fruits are helpful for a balanced diet. Grapes, on the other hand, or blueberries even, I don't know they would have that much nutritional value when compared to other things that you could be growing.
I ain't nobody's laborer. Fuck that. Let them do this shit themselves if it's so goddamn important.
Yeah, okay, beat Mike up.
You ain't gonna force me to do this bullshit.
I said get your hands off me.
Or what? You gonna go tell on me?
I'm trying to help you, asshole.
Yeah, this is a real help. Why don't you just worry about yourself?
Reggie's
dead. Carver killed him.
What? You sure? Or did you...
Damn it!
Shit! Fuck! Grab something!
It's too bad there's not a way to prevent that from happening. Yeah, she's sheltered, but I think she was just in shock. Like, I think that she didn't know what to do, or maybe she doesn't even realize that he's actually dead. Come on, Clementine. Let's get out of here. The quick time, kind of quick time event. Oh, come on, Clem. That shelf is not that heavy. Come on. You got this, girl. Way to go, Clem. Should we go for the sledgehammer? We're doing the sledgehammer. She tried. All right, Clem is not this helpless. I don't care what they say. Zombie down. We should be able to hide under that zombie, I would think. Though since Clem can't kill walkers all the way we did, she basically had to use her environment as a weapon. Yeah, she had to learn different ways to do it because she's not... And that was kind of cool that they had that difference between Lee and Clem when you get to play.
God, you're okay. All right, enough mushy shit. You get back inside right fucking now. sure they got shit for you to do in there.
Russell from
Now,
400 Days as a
think
Zombie.
I'm fucking around? Now I gotta sit down here and babysit you assholes.
I don't know.
Can't do a
I don't
simple
think it
fucking
was. Is
cash
Russell
job
in
without
here?
me cracking the
I know
whip.
he came to the hardware store. Do we get a cameo for him? If I walk all the way over here, what if we could just avoid Luke? Nope, never mind.
Stop! Hey, it's me.
That's so messed up.
Luke. Yes.
He thought that was a good idea. I'm gonna grab her from behind.
I think you drew blood. Come all this way. This is the welcome I get.
What are you doing here?
All right, listen, we ain't got much time. Okay, I followed y'all.
He's
here
gonna
best
be
I can.
like-
Haven't had a night's rest since y'all got nabbed, and well, it's the first chance I got to talk to somebody. They're everywhere. Okay, they got guards watching everything. Shh.
They have eyes everywhere. Surveillance in the sky. The birds are watching.
There's a herd of lurkers just south of us. It's bigger than I ever seen around these parts.
Carver mentioned that. Said he hopes it passes us.
But we're gonna bring the herd to us.
Yeah, I heard folks talking about that, but that ain't so. Okay, it's gonna hit this.
Yeah, but I didn't feel like hitting him would have the
Well,
same
I don't know
effect.
when, but it's coming and it's gonna be soon. See, I've been looking for
An
places
Invincible
to
comic or
get you off
poster in
free,
here?
but haven't been able to find anything yet. They plugged up all the holes we used when we got out.
I have to go. Troy will be looking for me.
What?
Troy, he's expecting me back.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, just one
Damn it,
second.
Luke.
We just need a plan. You know, a way to get you and everyone.
I wish I could just yell like, "Hey, Luke's in here!"
Shit. Okay, Troy ain't gonna like you being late. Listen, Clem, I need you to meet me here tomorrow about this time. Because I need you to get me one of those radios.
He's definitely not in good
Do you
shape.
think you can do that? Just one of those walkie-talkies. I just need to be able to tell y'all what's going on with them guards. You know, figure out
Luke,
the schedule the patrols are on.
he has
They're all over the
good
place, but I can keep an eye on
intentions.
them for y'all from
He's
out
just
here.
really bad
We ain't gonna
about
be able to shoot
everything
from
he
out here, so
does.
we gotta be careful. We just gotta be smart. Okay, we got a plan.
We're just not going to answer.
Remember, you meet me here tomorrow. I'll try and be here around this time, but if I ain't, just wait as long as you can, because I really need.
Who do you think
one
would
of
most
those
likely
radios.
would
Just let
watch
everybody
out
know
of the
I'm all right.
characters in the game?
Worried they,
Get out where I can see you.
Go on, get out of here.
I mean, Lee would have watched it. I think Lee would have enjoyed that. I don't think Kenny would be the type of person that would want to
Hell were
watch
you doing?
philosophy and ethics in games.
Answer me.
I was hiding from walkers.
I was
Can't go
hiding
in
from
there,
the
you hear me?
walkers, dude.
That is off fucking limits to you. Bill Radio wants a word with you up in his office. So get on up there, now.
Carver would be one of those people that comments on the philosophy and ethics series and says, "You're overthinking the game, man." It's funny, I get those occasionally. I had one on GTA 5 that was like, it's just, it's a game about robbing people. There's no philosophy and ethics in this. I'm like, yeah, if you think about it, if you actually put your brain to it, there is stuff to learn and stuff you can really analyze. And some people really enjoy that stuff. I can't help it. Why did you click on it, you know? This isn't the Army, Troy.
She's a strong woman, surrounded by weak men. I ain't letting my kid get raised around that. Get in here.
Would have been interesting. Luke turned to Walker in episode 2, then let his. I think it would have been interesting to have Luke actually have been bit in this episode. So he's trying to free everybody before he turns. That would have been kind of interesting.
Now, you might not believe this after what happened earlier, but I liked Reggie. He was a funny guy. He kept things light.
We're going to be as
You need
friendly with
folks
Carver
like
as we
that.
possibly can be.
It's easy to let depression sink in during times like this. But he was weak. And I don't mean just because he was maimed. That wasn't his problem.
I don't mean because he was missing an arm.
And weak of character.
Why was Rebecca upset? Probably because Carver was like, yeah, I'm your baby daddy now.
Not with what we got at stake.
I understand.
I knew you were a smart girl. You see, Reggie put us at risk with his incompetence. He's had a string of screw-ups lately. Killing one in order to save many is...
Yeah, the
part of
blood's still on his coat.
It's one of the tough decisions that a weaker person couldn't make. It's why it falls to people
See,
like us.
it would have been fun to be able to like manipulate Carver because he is very easy to manipulate here.
I do.
He wants her to agree with
We are
him.
strong. That's why it's our responsibility to shepherd the flock, to keep them safe. It's their nature to follow.
She broke up with who, Carver?
I know.
I don't think she has that
I have
option.
to do everything for them. It's exhausting.
Of course it is.
Telltale acknowledges their bad writing right there.
And we're more alike than you think.
You can side with
There's
Carver
no way
because
we
the
could have
adults make
lasted
you
this
do
long
everything.
otherwise. I realized it back in that cabin. You were scared, but you looked me straight in the eye.
Originally, there was going to be audio of Rebecca revealing she agreed to sleep
That's
with
what we
Carver.
need. If we're going to get through this,
That would have
the
been
next
interesting.
generation has to be stronger than the last to lead us out of this. Kids like you, raised the right way, the way my child will be raised. It ain't this herd that keeps me up at night.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's not knowing if I got anyone to hand all this off to.
I've seen the theory about how many miles it is from where they were to get in the house. I don't think Luke would have made it as quickly as he did. I think they should have had a few more days in house hardware.
Well, that's all I can ask.
And then maybe have Luke show up bit would have been hilarious.
Yeah, I'm here.
The loading bay door is jacked. Troy really knocked
Considering
the
why
shit
she
out
also wanted to leave not being
How
with
bad
Carver.
is it?
Rails are tweaked so it won't shut all the way.
Yeah, she didn't want to be with Carver at all.
Emergency or anything, but it's something
But
standard.
Carver can't take no for an answer.
I'll get him on it. Out. That fucking idiot. Herd on its way, and he puts a goddamn ding in my door. Go on back out to the yard. It's almost supper time.
I mean, that is true from a writing perspective, from a gameplay perspective. You're the protagonist, but in reality, they could have written you as Clementine and not had the adults expect her to do everything. She could have taken she could have had the options outside of the adults, even through their incompetence. Especially like Clementine had to shut off the window in the last chapter. Like,
no one will be paying any attention to us.
there are so many things that the adults just show how incompetent, and it's just not realistic.
Your friend here wants to get us killed by lurkers before Bill can do it.
I'm on board with that.
That's what it sounds like to me.
You know that's not what he's saying, but it does sound dangerous.
This shit is all dangerous.
Kenny, do not speak to me like that.
Okay, sorry.
What if we just don't say anything here?
Luke the radio and wait for an opening.
Oh, come on.
You know about Luke?
Do with Clem that has to do with everything. I get why Lee had.
Looking.
Yeah, Clem. They could have told a story with Clem. They did it in season 4, right? She was a kid. They were all kids.
Seems reasonable.
Like, they could have had a situation with Clementine where she was the protagonist that wasn't like, hey, Clem, we're going to treat you like an adult now. Not just like an adult. We're going to make you do everything in place of the
There's
adults.
some speakers outside the building, pointed toward the parking lot. I saw them when we were walking out to the work.
I saw the controls. They're in Carver's office.
She's right. It's all controlled in Bill's office.
How good is the food Carver serving them? Probably not the highest quality, I would imagine.
I used to make a lot of the announcements back in the day. I had it flipped on once. Luckily, there wasn't much around at the time to hear it. It was plenty loud.
She used to do the announcements back in the day when she was with Carver.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Because it doesn't change anything. This isn't a discussion about how to do it. It's a discussion about whether it's stupid. And it's still stupid.
Doesn't matter how stupid it is. Rebecca.
And wait for an opening.
You're real difficult to deal with sometimes.
Kenny. No, that's all right. You ain't exactly a peach either.
We need to get out of here soon, and the herd is right there. I'd rather take my chances with them than Carver.
Oh, snap.
Look, it doesn't have to be mutually exclusive.
First Lee and now Clem. We're siding with Kenny on everything.
To have more information.
You know what? Fine. I can get behind that.
I don't know that we know all of their backstories before the apocalypse. I know that like Luke and Nick and Nick's uncle and Nick's mom were all there. There was some
get some guns and shoot our way
we know a
out.
little bit about Luke and Nick's background, but I don't know that we know anybody else's.
Then that's not a plan.
Carlos was a doctor.
I figured out what your problem is. You don't think this stuff through. If the end of the plan is just to stroll
She doesn't
through
want to
a
explain
herd
to
of
anybody why
walkers,
she was actually
then you
with
should know
Carver
from
before
the
she was with
jump
Alvin.
there's
Yeah.
no way it's ever going to work.
Actually, I do it all the time.
And here comes Jane.
First words I ever hear you say, and it's just some
She do
crazy
with
stupid
Sarita.
shit.
Hush.
What do you mean
I'm
exactly?
gonna side with Sarita. It's just
cover
oh,
yourself
you
in
mean
your
cut off her
cell.
arm?
Rub the walker guts
Ooh,
all
that's a
over
good
you.
one.
They can't tell you from one of them.
Now I don't know who's crazier.
I don't think it
Trust
really
me,
matters which
I've
one we
walked
do.
through
If we
herds
cut off her
before.
arm or not
It
cut off her
works.
arm.
You just have to keep calm and make sure you're
I'm
good
not gonna
cover.
cut off her arm actually
You
because I
seem
think
to
she
know what
dies
you're talking
sooner.
about.
This is nuts.
No, it's not. It's perfect.
Lee figured that out.
What?
It's how we got
Carlos
out
was
of
a
the
fake
marsh
doctor.
house. Lee covered me and we walked right
Carlos
through.
had one of those medical clinics where like
Holy shit.
people that couldn't afford to go to the doctor came.
All right, what are we waiting for?
Carlos was like,
Let's get
"Yeah,
that
I
stupid
read a
radio."
book. I've
You
got
still have to find a
WebMD."
way to get in the stockroom.
I got a plan for that, too. Come on, kid. Gonna need your help.
Jane
Where the
Ex
hell did
Machina.
she come from?
Don't cut her arm. Yeah, I think cutting her arm is the worst of the options because she doesn't live either way. It's not like cutting her arm off would help her live, you know. If we could cut off Sarita's arm, have her live, and sacrifice one of the other characters in the process, it wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing in the
Unless
world.
something's changed, it won't support much weight.
Several people mentioned how they think Mike was going to be a sort of Lee parallel.
She's our best
That would have been
bet.
messed up.
I mean that, Clem.
Now or never, I guess.
Like, that would have been really messed up to be like, okay, we're going from Lee to Mike.
You want to boost her up?
Come on, kid.
Like, really? Really, guys? You can't replace Lee,
Don't let go.
okay?
I got you.
Which is funny because that was the big argument about season 2 was that Clem was looking for her replacement Lee, her new Lee. And I never agreed with that because I never saw it as Clementine needing a new Lee. I think it was always Clementine learning how to do things on her own. Lee was like her guardian figure in the first season to get her used to the apocalypse. And then season 2 is about her starting to grow up and become her own person and get her own, find her own way.
But they're no idiots either. They see
And then season 3 didn't exist. And season 4 was Clem's coming of age story.
shit. He's coming back. I gotta
You ain't urban enough to replace Lee.
here. Grab something.
What if Kenny walked up to him like, "Hey, so I don't want to sound like wrong about this because I asked my old urban friend about it, but like, can you pick locks?" Even Kenny now blames Clem and hates or even curses before they leave Clem in the. Kenny kind of blames Clem for some things. Kenny has. Can I go in this? No, this is locked.
There's gotta be 2,000 or 3,000 of them out there.
In the parking lot?
No, not in the parking lot.
Yeah, it's locked.
I see the dust they're kicking up.
I think it's over here.
So you're not sure?
What about how many there are?
Yeah.
How can
Oh,
I-
if you kill Sarita, yeah.
Fuck. I hope they pass by us.
God, yeah.
Season 1, Clem tutorial.
rain
Season
this
2
time?
to 4, hard mode.
I don't know. Bill thinks we are.
Of course he does, but he thought the same thing last
I
time.
don't remember where his office is at. What am I doing here?
Is it enough, though?
We'll find out if they turn this way.
Or did we need to get the radio here? I don't remember what the hell they told me to do. We need to get the radio for Luke. That's right. See, this is what happens when I'm paying attention to chat and not paying attention to what I'm being told to do by the adults. Lee could have picked that lock. Plus, Clem even telling Kenny off. Yeah, Clem, I like... That is the one thing with Kenny and Clem and everything. I like that Clem has to have that conversation with Kenny.
Go on.
In the next episode. I forget where I go.
Spit it out, Hank.
I don't think Bill was gonna let him back in.
I'm going to get caught.
You don't?
No. Do you?
Lee versus Carver.
So really, no bullshit. You think we're ready?
I think so. The homestead, at least. I'm not sure about the expansion. They're out there just moaning.
I wonder why they never thought to like make enough noise and draw the herd away. They're like, we're just going to let the herd pass.
You never got used to a light buzzing or anything?
A little different when it's dead human beings walking around.
Shouldn't really have to go mad.
So what are you
Getting
doing
Kenny
tomorrow?
more mad.
Bill wants me to start getting this bay door fixed.
That why you're down there?
Yep.
What happened to it again?
Troy backed into it when
Did
we
I used to be lost in Hollywood? No.
See, it's hard not to call
Was that a
friends
different
there.
channel? Is that what you're...
Anyway, I'm looking at it now.
I haven't done any kind of gaming or any kind of movie stuff or anything like that. Vince cameo incoming.
You can't be smoking back here.
Vince, come on.
There he is.
If Bill smells a whiff of smoke back here, he'll flip. What are you thinking? You know what? I'm just gonna tell him. I'm
What's
not
wrong
letting
with them
someone else get
smoking
blamed
back
for
there? I
this.
don't understand.
That's bullshit.
It's odd to say that would have been more interesting if Lee was still around in season 2 without his arm. Lee versus Carver would have been kind of badass. The thing is I think if Lee had not died at the end of season 1, I don't think that season 1 would have been as popular as it was.
You get him?
And I don't think that season 2 would have come about. Because the reason season 1 was so popular was because that ending was just really powerful. You know, they built up the characters and they got to the end of it. And then you had Lee dying, and it was just this big, powerful, emotional moment that pulled a lot of people in. I think without that moment, you don't have the kind of connection that a lot of people have with season 1, and season 2 just doesn't come about. It would have still been popular, and it still would have still been really liked, but you needed that big emotional moment at the end to pull it all together.
Nice job.
But yes, Lee versus Carver would have been cool.
It was nothing.
Sure it was.
Have I starred in any movies? No.
Get some rest.
I'm not the Hollywood type for that.
I thought about Duck today, about his dumb little face. First things that come to mind
Oh, Kenny.
are always the dumb things he was doing. Kid was always running in circles. Every damn place he went.
This is one of those real moments from Kenny in the season that really, like, I think this is why his character is so popular.
To remember, he was a good boy. Well, long day tomorrow.
He was only meant to prepare
One
Clementine.
long day.
If he lived at the next all 4 seasons, he would have demolished the bad guys. Yeah, Lee was real good with knowing what to do. He wouldn't have. He would have made season 2 a little bit too easy, I think, when it came to Carver.
What's the problem?
We should probably figure out who's doing what before we...
Jane. Leave me alone, Jane.
Time to get up. Daylight's burning. They let you sleep in, all things considered.
Where's my dad?
He's where the
George,
rest
the
of
character
you
should
are
have been...
going.
I would have loved to hear more about George.
Rebecca, Sarah, Jane, if you
George is just kind of overlooked as like, well, he got killed on the way out.
Troy will be coming
Like,
up for the rest of you.
we don't really know a whole lot about him.
Why just them?
Like I said, Troy's coming for the rest of you.
Yeah, Lee's presence is felt throughout all 4 seasons when it comes to, because of Clementine. He had a big impact on her, obviously, but also on, like, just the group as a whole.
All right, look. If we're gonna do something, we have to do it now. And if Luke's all we got, and we pair up with him...
I can do it. Where's the meeting?
Mike.
Yeah?
Clementine should do it.
Are you fucking kidding?
No, Mike.
No offense, but come on.
Yeah, see, that's why I think 400 Days should have been
She knows Luke.
set in Hal's Hardware.
Got the damn radio for us in the first place.
Or at least the stories of each individual character getting to Hal's Hardware, and then a wrap-up of what happened and why they
Trusting
left.
someone to do something this important. I'm trusting her.
Kenny's right. I should do it.
Don't do something stupid just to get some respect.
Shut up,
doesn't
Mike.
need your respect.
You don't know what you're talking about, Mike.
All right, little
You're going to
chick.
side with Arvo later.
All right.
And don't think today's gonna be like yesterday. No way. No shenanigans.
Lee Solo's
Sister's gonna be
Carver group, no
surveilling your ass
difficulty.
Every second of the day, you hear? Got that? I'm afraid I need an answer, girl.
I heard you, okay?
Good. Come on.
I will say,
You have your pockets.
at
all
least he
out.
doesn't like get too sassy with me when I get sassy with him. Like, I heard you,
Get your
okay?
tags all snagged on something.
Why not? Well, because we don't know Mike, okay? Mike could be an insider for Carver for all we know at this point. If you really think about it, who's to say that Mike wasn't planted there by Carver to keep an eye on the group?
Yeah.
Like, I know that's not the case, but like that's a theory that we could play into. Mike was a plant the whole time, and he kind of like went along with the fall of Carver because that just seemed to make the most sense.
Can't you cut her a break? She'd really rather keep with us.
I don't think they have the electricity to have cameras.
Won't they need my help?
Well, today I need it more. Come on.
Damn it, Bonnie. You don't need my help more, Bonnie. You can go. Not gonna say
I
it.
just wanted to make sure you were all right. I found out why you looked so shaken up about Reggie. Bill was just so matter-of-fact about it.
She finds out no matter what that Reggie got killed.
Like it had to be done, and that was just one of those moments when your blood runs cold. Goose pimples up and down your arm.
Bonnie, you don't get to decide this late in the game that you've picked the wrong side, okay?
You look anxious.
I've got more people that are against Carver now, so now I'm against Carver. Like, Bonnie just goes along with whoever says whatever. She's going to be a fun friend or foe episode.
You know you can talk to me, right? I was dishonest when I first met you, but I swear on everything holy that'll never happen again.
Bonnie, I'd rather be around people that I trust.
Smack.
I can understand you're uncomfortable. I won't force you to be around me if you don't want to. Go on, back out and be with Kenny.
Yes! That was easy. You get why they captured the cabin group, but why did Carver capture Jane and Mike? Well, Jane was trying to steal supplies. Hey, we knew this guy.
You should get going. Bill don't like idle hands.
Although he has a different voice than the last time we met him. And there's Russell. He just didn't sound like Russell is all.
Better hurry that shit up. I hate babysitting you assholes.
Bonnie is selfish, literally tried to rob. Yeah, I mean, she really did.
Luke, it's me, Clementine. It's safe to come out.
Damn it, Clem. I don't think this bloodstain has anything to do with him.
Probably fine.
Is there... Somebody said there was a poster around here or something. Am I going to get caught no matter what I do?
Luke! Where is he?
Go outside. Ah, damn it.
I swear to Christ,
I didn't make it out in time.
This.
I was...
You asshole,
you ain't
Troy.
supposed to be out here.
Bonnie told me I could be out
People
here.
been here one fucking day and already you're fucking up. Well, you wait and see what happens. Move! Hey!
Luke, Jane is pregnant. Luke and Jane haven't even met yet.
Get over there.
And how is it that we're repaid for our trust? With treachery? With deceit?
Troy is mean.
Whatever you were planning is over. It's done. You can't just run from your problems.
But see, this is the other side of Carver. They captured Luke trying to steal supplies, and they didn't just straight up kill him. You know?
Get that through your fucking skull.
That is the weird way that Carver works, right? He pushes Reggie off the roof because he doesn't get enough stuff. You know, he doesn't work the way he's supposed to. But then he lets Luke and the group exist within the camp.
I'm gonna count to 3. If that radio...
Troy did not watch the Ethics series. No, he did not.
We'll have to make things more difficult.
No, Troy is a Carver wannabe suck-up. Sycophant. Troy is a Carver sycophant.
It's right here. I got it.
Damn it, Kenny. I've never stayed silent so many times in a playthrough.
Sorry about that. Not sure what I was thinking.
3.
Yeah, I've never tried to walk back outside. Damn it, Carver.
No! Stop him! Somebody stop him! Let me go!
We've got to try. We've got to try. I know it's not going to work, but we got to help. We got to try to help Kenny.
Stop it! Kenny!
We're going to get hit,
Kenny!
but we're going to do it for Kenny.
Little shit.
How did Carver have the other radio if Clementine never gave it to Luke?
Bill, please.
Maybe Luke stole a radio? Well, they stole 2 radios. Who had the first? Who had the other one? We had the one to give to Luke. I can't remember who had the other radio though.
Yeah. Okay.
No supper for y'all tonight.
Carver's taking the shot of Kenny.
Maybe an empty stomach will give you
Does
some
fit more.
perspective. And we'll try this again tomorrow.
Do your best with him, Carlos. You need to get him able to move.
Maybe Carver thought these people actually managed to escape and evade me for a while. They're too valuable to kill. That's possible. He might have actually seen their value and decided that, like, if I can just get them in line, they would be good to have around. That's the thing with a lot of despots and people like Carver is they're full of themselves and they think that they can solve anything. You know, I can make these people listen to me. I can force them into doing what I want. They almost see it as a challenge, I think, in a way of like, I could beat these unruly types into submission. And Bonnie's still willing to help us.
What'd she say?
She said you can
The
get
next
us
time
out
on
of
Walking
the
Dead
den
did show
if the
Carver
PA system
hitting
going.
Kenny with a gun instead
Second
of the
she hears it,
radio.
she'll run over and spring us.
That's great.
Yeah, that's because they didn't exactly know what they were going to do.
Look, I know part of this is my fault. I know. I was hungry, I got reckless trying to steal some food, and I got caught.
We can't stay here.
Look, I hear what you're saying, but it's risky.
Risky?
Carlos did as good as he could with Kenny's eye. The thing is there wasn't much he could do with that scenario. Bandage it up, really.
It's all set up.
He wasn't doing surgery. He put a Band-Aid on it.
Crazy. Who knows what he'll do next?
Yeah, but now we're dealing with a guy beat to shit, Sarita in no shape to do anything, and I'm a
Yeah, I think
goddamn
that's
mess.
it. Carver likes to find, he likes to figure out what makes people tick so he can make them do what he wants.
Bonnie's agreeing to help us tonight.
And that doesn't mean she can't do it some other night.
We're not waiting.
Ain't
Oh,
nothing
now
out there.
Rebecca's on board with
Trust
leaving.
me, I looked. There's no food. There's no supplies. They picked everything clean.
We need to leave now. It's only gonna get worse.
Jane saves Clem and Rebecca next episode. Yeah, Jane has her moments.
This is what I'm talking about.
You better fix him. You better.
I'm doing my best.
We're going to be mean to
His
Carlos.
orbital is crushed. I don't think there's much hope for the eye. I got him as stable as I could, cleaned it, got some of the swelling down, bandaged it as best I could.
Not that that would be
Until he
difficult to
wakes
do.
up, we won't know if there's any damage to the brain.
Yeah, Luke's got a decent point. He's just not very good at arguing it.
Maybe I'm just playing devil's advocate here, but if y'all are serious about going tonight.
Because realistically, like I said earlier with Clementine, Carver is one of those people you can really easily manipulate if you just know how to talk to him.
Well, I don't like it.
If you act like a sycophant, you act like you're good with him and you're in his inner circle, you get to a point where you get close enough and you can take him out.
So we should risk all of our lives?
What are you saying?
Kenny would want us to go.
How can you say that after all he's done for you?
That's why I know he'd want you safe. He'd want us all safe.
Exactly.
It's what he'd tell us if he could.
It'd be something like that.
Ha! Called it. It'd be something like that. Kenny's on board with it.
I'm all right, hon.
I want everybody to leave. I want you all to be safe.
Tonight, plan don't change.
If you mod the game, clip through Kenny.
Do tough bastards get their ass kicked?
Well,
in front of
yeah.
everybody?
They weren't going to like remodel Kenny completely. Just add a bandage to him and a little bit of blood.
That wasn't your fault, okay? It's all right.
We're going to hug Kenny again. Kenny's the OG.
Well, then what now? We get the hell out of here. Like now.
Yes.
Where are we going? In case things get squirrely and we gotta make a break for it, we
Going
need
to
a
the old
place
Civil
meet
War
up.
monument.
We could meet out at Parker's Run.
The hell is that?
It's a Civil War site a few miles
Clem
away.
has to do
Tourist trap.
because Clem's the
Signs all over.
only
Just follow
adult in the
road.
room.
We stopped there after we escaped the first time. Luke and Carlos know where it is. It's not that far.
Well, at least if a few folks know where it's at, it'll be easier to find if we're split up. All right, that works.
Then we just need someone to go set off that PA, right? I mean, you never bothered to explain who's supposed to do that.
Clementine, as always. See, in some circumstances, okay, season 1, right? Lee had Clementine climb through the window to
Hold on.
open the door.
She's the plan?
Let's go.
Like, there are certain circumstances that make sense, and you could almost say that it makes sense for Clementine to do this because she's small, she's easy to get up there, she knows where she's going, she can sneak around better. From that aspect, it makes sense that she would be the one doing this.
So you should just have to turn it on.
But there are other things that the adults really should be doing.
We'll meet you there.
Gotta go. It was good seeing you. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Upgraded Titan.
Down into the office.
Repeat what she said.
Outdoor speaker switch. Turn on PA. Up to the roof. Down into the stockroom to meet you guys. That right?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Be careful.
Rebecca did like a complete 180 after she talked to Carver. It is kind of weird because she was all anti-leaving and everything. Kenny's plan to leave at least. But now she's on board. We don't have any Alvin to distract us this time in the office. So I think we just go straight to the PA system. What's in the desk? Can we find anything good in the desk?
Only one bullet.
I'm sorry, that looks like a flare gun. Oh, that's right. We need to find the tape. I think we have to turn it on first and find if there's nothing in there.
Okay, now the mic.
Attention, shoppers. There's a blue light special in aisle 13.
No. No, where are they?
We have to find the CD. For you youngins, a CD is the way we used to listen to music. Morning, Ivy. You got here just in time. We have a vote going on that looks like it's very heavily in favor of watching Kenny beat Carver at the end. Currently sitting at 84%, so I think that's probably what's going to happen. Oh, I've never done this without, Oh. That's the thing. Okay. Kmart style. Exactly. I'm glad somebody got the blue light special reference. Sentimental value. It's a small gun for a small man, okay?
You want to disrespect me, fine. You want to throw away the life I'm trying to build for us all?
I have a gun. Why can't I just shoot him from up here?
Want to run off with this dog shit group of crippled fucks? Then fine. Be my guest. But I will put a bullet in you and that baby before I let you leave again.
I can shoot him.
Get back.
I did not expect that.
Come on, Luke. This ain't
That
none of
is
your
outstanding.
business. This is just a bit of a custody battle we got on our hands here.
We should tie him up.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we got any rope?
Or just shoot him in the kneecaps, whatever. I used to run a House Hardware, and then I took a bullet to the knee. I think it just grazed his ear or his cheek. We know Clementine's not like the greatest shot in the world, right? Or is she? Now Clem and Kenny both shot Carver.
We have
That's
to
the
go.
real reason that Kenny shot Carver in the knees, because he wanted to one-up Clementine.
I only need a minute. Go on. You don't need to see this.
That girl's already seen more than you can imagine.
Shut your mouth, Bill. You're all just gonna let him do this?
Yes.
There ain't one part of that son of a bitch I don't hate, but that does not make this right.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's gonna get messy.
You all voted for it. 84%, okay?
Look at you.
We're sticking around.
Ingrates.
Imagine if Clem had dead eye. Red Dead Redemption 3, Clementine's revival.
Lambs to the slaughter. No shepherd to guide you. Clementine knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Come on.
Clem should have aimed a hair to the left.
Fucking big man, huh?
No,
I'm not letting you see this.
it's not your decision.
Oh my god, that would have been great.
Afraid to look it in the eye.
Like a flashback to Lee teaching Clementine to shoot right before she fires. And if he did a good enough job, she hits him.
Stronger than the rest of them.
That would have been your choices matter.
Go on. Let the sheep out of the pen. We'll see how long that lasts.
I'll be right there.
Oh no, I'm actually playing it in real time.
That's funny. Coming from you.
We're playing through all the seasons. We've already done season 1, obviously. We got to this point.
You got a thick fucking skull, Kenneth. Should have put you out of your misery right then. Now look at you.
I wish Kenny would have been like, don't call me Kenneth.
The fuck are you looking at, bitch? Don't act like
Or
you
if he
take
should
blood
have
every second.
hit him once and then give Clementine the crowbar. Everybody gets a whack. Here, Rebecca, you want to hit? Carver's right about lambs to the slaughter comment. I mean, that is true. They all did die. Well, Carver's missing an eye now. Carver wasn't wrong the moment they left the stamp, they started dropping like... Yeah, that's the thing is... But they started dropping like flies because they left in the middle of a zombie herd and they just all freaked out. Like, Carver has some interesting points to be made about the group as a whole, and he's not wrong about a lot of the things he says. But he's also a very bad leader. He leads through fear, he leads through retribution, and that does not last long. Like, leaders cannot last leading through fear and that kind of thing. You have to have some hope. You have to have some people on board with you and some people that are siding with you for good reasons.
No, I'm all right. Come on. We
Kenneth.
got enough to worry about.
Kenneth's my government name.
I thought they were coming from the south.
They did.
The only person that call me Kenneth is my urban friend Lee.
This is fucked. Here, you're gonna need something.
Thanks.
All right, so we are not going to cut off Sarita's arm. What the? Oh, I had to wait for it to get closer. See, that's a moment that the adults should have stepped up.
You guys better hurry up and get to smearing if you want to live. Or you can die here. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, God. Do it quick. We need to get covered before the
What if I just didn't cover Sarah in guts?
I'll go first. You're gonna put that on yourself? We have to, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah, we're trying to get away.
Okay, now you.
Garden axe isn't good enough. Hand me a knife, Luke.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
Okay, honey. Just stay still.
Are you sure?
It's all fun and games, so some of that zombie guts gets in your gets in an open sore or something, and you become a zombie.
Hurry the fuck up.
Turn around. I'll get your back.
Could have swore I caught you saying kennelled.
We ain't got all day here. Everybody ready? They're almost on us.
This is my husband, Kennel.
What's going on here? What is this sick shit?
And here's Troy's going
Someone
away
say
party.
something before I start. Hey! Don't you even
Troy
fucking
wouldn't
think
have
about
made
it,
it.
motherfucker. I will end you.
Troy wouldn't have gone with the group, okay? He's pretending.
Troy.
Not pretending.
Troy, we talked about this.
He's like He's crazy for Jane, but I think it's more he's like thinking with the wrong part of his body with
You
her.
said you'd help.
It's
then
not because he actually cares about her.
Thought you meant get out of the pen, not whatever the fuck this shit is.
I did. But now we can leave. Troy, you can
But
come
now
with
we
us.
can leave.
What? Well, where would we go?
Away from here. Together.
The thing is, Troy seems like a...
Man, you smell really bad.
He seems like he could be a deeper character in some ways. Although I also think he's also very,
Don't make any noise. Got it?
not a good person.
They don't like. And for fuck's sake,
They explain that open wounds exposed to zombie blood is enough for a person to turn.
and you will belong.
Is enough for a person to turn? Well, then don't get it in your open wounds. The thing is like, it wouldn't just be open wounds either. Stuff like that, you can get it in your eyes, in your ears, anywhere that would get into your bloodstream.
Is that Tavy? Where's Bill? We need him up here.
Bill's dead, guys. You better run. And shooting at the herd from the roof is like drawing more zombies in. What do they think they're doing? Like, what's their plan here? Troy overreacted just a little.
Calm her down. Please, just say something. You're
Oh, the rest of Carver's group would have responded to Carver's death. And there goes the doctor. And then Sarah gets Serena built. What if I just don't say anything? Will Sarah get eaten here? Nope, she ran away. Troy might be the dad of Jane's baby. I mean, Troy or Luke. I assume it's Luke because, like, it's insinuated that it's Luke later, I think. Come on, Clem. Oh, shit. And Serena's being bit. I don't want Sarah. It would have been hard to keep your composure. I mean, would it though? Maybe. If you're not used to walking through a herd, if you're freaked out because of the zombies, some people, it's a fight or flight response, and some people don't have a good control over it. Like, you don't really know how you're going to react till you're in a situation like that. So I guess she could have frozen up, she could have freaked out, she could have ran away like she did. Oh, snap. Next time on The Walking Dead. Next week should be interesting. Next week's kind of a filler episode in a lot of ways. Like, we have some interesting stuff.
Sarah's
and we have to decide. The big choice next week is whether we should save Sarah or not.
She's gonna get someone killed.
That will be the choice I'm going to have probably on the community tab for everybody to pick whether we should save Sarah or not next week.
Don't ever think that, darling.
Recently, also, Arvo was meant to be Eddie from 400 Days, and the rest of the 400 Days characters are going to be the ones to attack the group.
Be pretty when this heals.
That would have been interesting.
You need to get past that walker without drawing all the others. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we have the two big choices coming up: to save Sarah or leave her behind, and then the big choice at the end of the season: Kenny or Jane. And that's going to be a big one.
Clementine. Don't let them pull you down with them.
Keeping her composure, seeing her die. Yeah, seeing her dad die, keeping her composure. That would have been, yeah, you're right. That would have been a hard one for anybody, I think, in that situation, to see somebody like that right next to you, especially if it's your father or somebody you're close to. Help Sarah with the chores. I'm in the minority with not all of these. I'm surprised. Chopped off Sarita's arm. Only 42.3% killed the zombie. Interesting. Watch Kenny kill Carver. Not many people did that. Admitted to stealing the walkie. You and 67.7% players tried to hide the theft. Because the idea is you should be able to hide the theft. Like, no, nobody's got it. I don't know what you're talking about, man. And then told Bonnie about Luke. 58.8% of players chose to hide Luke's presence. Ooh, I didn't expect that. Carlos. Yeah, that was bad luck on Carlos's part. Let me pull this up here. Yeah, for Carlos, the stray bullet. But the thing is, and what I don't understand in that situation, the people on top of House Hardware, it doesn't make a lot of sense that they would be standing up there firing. Like, you're wasting a ton of bullets and you're pulling more zombies in from this giant herd. If you just keep quiet, buckle everything down, the zombies have no reason to come inside. You just don't make any noise and they'll walk around the building naturally. Like, the zombies aren't actively looking for a place to get in. They're just like following the path of least resistance, right? And you could also guide them away if you had the right equipment, the right the right tools, making some noise to pull them away from the perimeter. I just think that a lot of times in The Walking Dead and the games in the show, they make some really stupid decisions with these herds because these zombies, they aren't smart. They're not trying to kill people. They just, all they want to do is eat. It's just, it seems to me that zombies are only scary if you're not smart enough to outsmart them, which it seems like a lot of people aren't. But that was episode 3. We're doing episode 4 next week, next Saturday. Between now and then, I've got a lot of stuff that I got to get done, and we got a snowstorm that's probably started snowing already. So I'm hoping that the next couple of days I don't lose power or something because I've got a script to get done for Grand Theft Auto. And then the next Friend or Foe episode with Bonnie, I'm going to try to get out in the next couple of weeks, I think, depending on my schedule. So my goal is to try and get Bonnie out and then probably jump in and do one of the other characters. I'll have to look and see what the results are. If you haven't voted on that yet, go to the community tab and vote on it. Because I want to do whatever you guys want to see as what I'm trying to prioritize. Just get on the roof. Yeah, get on the roof and hide, right? Zombies are merely acting on instinct, following in noises. Right. Yeah, so they should be rather simple to beat, but apparently that's not always the case. So I want to see the snow. I'll send you a picture of the snow later, Ivy. Alvin is not with the group. Alvin Jr. is with the group, technically speaking. But that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody that hung out and chatted, and you guys had some great stuff. And thank you for voting and helping to decide what to do at the end there with Carver. Like I said, next week we'll vote on what to do with probably Sarah. I think that's the biggest choice of the episode, but I need to go over here to the thing and everybody have a great rest of your day, great rest of your week, and I will see you all next week. Have a good one.